deadly crime now highlighting President Trump's immigration crackdown. Watch this horrifying video. It's from Florida last week, and it shows a minivan slamming into a semi-truck. Look at that. It's gone. Driving that truck, an illegal immigrant accused of trying a reckless U-turn across 3 lanes on a highway. Who does that? That crash killed 3 people inside that minivan. A senior ICE source says U.S. Marshals arrested that illegal immigrant in California over the weekend. He will be extradited to Florida to face 3 counts of vehicular homicide. Here's Florida's Attorney General.
It's a horrific situation. California should not have provided this person the driver's license and a permit, not just for a car, but to drive large-scale trucks. To then drive into Florida, engage in this dangerous behavior and take the lives of 3 others is really a tragedy, but it shows how dangerous the open border policies under Obama and Biden have been that have continued to wreak havoc on communities across the country.
Our senior correspondent, Jonathan Siri, has more on this story. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Aisha. Authorities have identified the truck driver as 28-year-old Harjinder Singh. And they say he was an Indian national. He faces 3 counts of vehicular homicide stemming from that fatal crash on Florida's Turnpike. It happened on Tuesday. Florida authorities say the 28-year-old trucker was making an illegal U-turn, crossing the median using an area that was designated for official use only. You can see a minivan behind him slamming into the trailer, crushed underneath, fatally injuring 3 Florida residents who were riding inside. 2 died at the scene, a 3rd died at the hospital. State troopers issued an ICE detainer for the truck driver after learning he was an illegal migrant. Federal authorities say Singh, an Indian national, entered the U.S. illegally through the Mexico border in September of 2018. He was arrested 2 days later, but claimed he was afraid to go back to his home country. And so he was released on a $5,000 immigration bond. The White House's Rapid Response social media account reposted a video of the accident with a statement criticizing the state of California for granting Singh a commercial driver's license. The California governor's press office quickly responded that Singh entered the U.S. during President Trump's first term and before Gavin Newsom took office. But the Department of Homeland Security is pushing back, saying in a statement to Fox News, 3 innocent people were killed in Florida because Gavin Newsom's California DMV issued an illegal alien a commercial driver's license. This state of governance is asinine. Singh is currently being held in San Joaquin County, California. He's expected to be extradited to the state of Florida sometime later this week. And Florida officials say that he will have to serve any time for a vehicular homicide conviction in that state before he is deported.
Hey, yo, what's happening, man? This is your host, Most Great. Day late, dollar short news, live and direct, where we ride for respect, man. Smash the like, the share, the subscribe, all that old good stuff so you be tuned in to the latest and the greatest. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you be notified every time this Day Late, dollar short news vlog. You can tap in and tell a friend on today's topic. We are talking about these 3 American citizens who were ran down and jackknifed by an illegal alien who allegedly came in through the Mexican border and obtained his license in California. And that's what the big old hoopla is about. They're kicking the can down the road. They're placing blame. Trump's blaming Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom's blaming Trump. Gavin Newsom saying that it happened on Trump's watch when he was elected. Trump saying, well, he got his license in California, so that's on you. That's not doing any help for the family. You know, my condolences to them. You know, doesn't really matter. Trump did try to impose new and strict laws on commercial licenses as far as people having to be able to speak and read and write in English in order to obtain one. I think that's mandatory. That should have been mandatory. Just think about all the hundreds of illegal migrants on the road who can't speak, probably thousands, who can't speak and read and write in English. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame. Not saying that this particular incident was the case for these guys. Maybe they could read and write in English, but still, you know, if you're not don't have the proper documentation then you shouldn't be able to drive a commercial vehicle in the United States. And, you know, for the people who even live here, it's hard enough for people who live here to obtain a commercial license. You know, all the fire hoops you have to go through depending on what state you live in. But what say y'all, man? What y'all think about this, man? Drop it in the comments, man. Let me know. This is your host, Most the Great, Day Late, Dollar Short News. We out.
Pole and go John Wick. Struggle got me stressing, going back and forth. I'm back and forth to court, really fun life for war. Black mama on the court, pull up the score. From the belly of the jungle, wanna take a tour? From the